Okay, to start, I loaded the image into a JPEG image, that is, into Photoshop. It's very low res, so it's not great, but that's what I managed to get off Meetup. So first thing I want to do is work with Camera Raw because I find that works really well with trying to make things disappear for me. I'm sure that other things work better for other people. Let's expand this up to a size we can work with. And here's our fly in the middle of the yellow anthers. So what I'm going to do is use the spot removal tool and make sure it's in heel mode. I choose a feather of about 20-ish, I got 19. I then make sure the size of the circle is just larger than the object that I'm working with. Then I cover over the area that is affected, like that. I then move the target that it's going to use to find something that's going to make it look natural as a replacement. I then look at it by getting rid of the spot removal tool and just going into visible, and that looks pretty good to me. So it's never going to be perfect, but that looks pretty good. That's the first step done. The second step, I found that the best way to handle that for this little guy that's hiding under here, again, is to use the spot removal tool, but now I go to clone as opposed to heal. I want probably a smaller selection tool, and I try my best to get all of this guy and then let it work its own magic to a degree of, in that case, I think the color's going to look all right. I'm just left with a little bit of black there, which I could probably on a more, if I got more resolution, I could see if we could go back to the spots removal, clone, and make the size close to pixel. Need to pick bigger than that, maybe there. And see what that does then. See if I can get rid of it. What I would try to do is choose colors that are very close by, make sure, and see how that looks. Now that looks pretty good. There's a little bit of coloration taking place there, but I think if we go fit view, we're going to be good. Finally, I did do a little bit of cleanup on this area, and the way I did that was to accept these changes, go back to Photoshop, and I found the best way was to paint them out. To brush tool, that's correct. I go over here, and again, I think what we should do first is make this bigger so we can see what we're dealing with, and go back to the brush tool. Then I'm going to use the Alt key to select the color to replace with. So I'm going to go right up to this area here, select this sort of weird color, and then go to the brush tool, make that brush bigger. Oh, why is it not making it bigger for me? I don't know. Because I'm in the wrong mode. I'm in the wrong mode, so we need to undo brush. Why is it doing what it's doing? That's a little unusual. We'll make that smaller. Okay, I would prefer it if this stuff actually behaved the same way between the different tools. Anyway, we'll try that again. And again, resample it, and there we go. And I'm going to resample here, get a bit whiter, and that might work. Let's see. We go back to magnification, we go to fit screen, or even 100. It just looks a little better. Hope that explains what I was doing and may give us something to talk about on Wednesday. Thanks very much, Jenny. Bye.